Good morning, CHS. CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Buenos días, CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Hey, good morning, CHS.
Great morning, CHS.
Buenos días, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS. How are you today?
Buenos días, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning. I'm Joey Prayer, and this is CHS Media, your gateway to what's happening now. Good morning, A plus 755 family. We are keeping it REAL on Tiger Hill today. Relationships, expectations, accountability, and leadership. Today is May 12, 2026. Each student is challenged daily to make positive choices, to think analytically, to motivate self and others while preparing to be college and career ready with at least 12 dual credit hours. The growth mindset word for this month is strategy. A strategy is a thoughtful plan of action designed to achieve specific goals. It involves setting priorities, making informed decisions, and using resources efficiently to reach success. Tuesday, stay organized. Keep everything in order to reduce stress. Use a planner or digital calendar. Keep your notes and folder neat. Begin with a positive mindset. Sophomores and juniors, if you are interested in becoming a United Way ambassador, please contact Ms. Love. To all Art 1 classes, here's a special message from Ms. Phillips. In order to catch up on any missing assignments, please go to your homepage and Canvas. Click on the Zoom link for virtual tutorial. Virtual tutorial classes will be held Tuesday evening from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Please attend the sessions if you are behind on completing any missing assignments or failing art class. You can also come to Ms. Phillips' class by 12:30 p.m. and afterwards to get assignments. Sessions will be continued until May 20th. MAP and AP testing has begun here on CHS. Please be sure to eat good breakfast, be on time, be prepared, and do your best and make your Tiger family proud. Let's view today's video about Tennessee State University located in Nashville.
Tennessee State University, for almost 110 years, has provided educational opportunities for students to excel. We impact the lives of our students by instilling in them the confidence they need to succeed and excel in a global marketplace.
The student population that we serve at Tennessee State University is primarily an African-American student population. We have a number of doctoral programs, specifically in STEM disciplines, that differentiate us quite a bit from other HBCUs.
For me, TSU feels like home. At HBCU, you're surrounded by Black excellence. Our professors, inside and outside of the classroom, are teaching us life lessons that can carry us specifically as Black students through life.
As an African-American scientist, one of the things I was looking for was an environment where I can have the most impact on African-American young minds. I understand how they need to be trained and developed and educated because I'm coming from the same place that they came from.
When you come to an HBCU, you can be excellent because you're amongst your peers. You're amongst people who are pushing you, who want you to succeed, who want you to become greater.
The value of being a Black male attending a historically Black college or university is amazing. It frees your mind to not only get an education, but learn things in life and gain those experiences that help you matriculate throughout life.
When we start looking at some of the alumni at Tennessee State University and seeing all the amazing things they're doing all over the world, that's an amazing village to be a part of.
TSU has a proud sports history of Olympic medals and NBA and NFL championships, Hall of Famers with Grammys and American Music Awards. Our famous list of alumni rivals any institution. Of course, we start with media mogul and philanthropist Oprah Winfrey. We have Jesse Russell, who's considered the godfather of the cell phone. Levi Watkins was the first to successfully implant an automatic defibrillator into a human patient. It shocks the heart back to life. TSU is set in the backdrop of Nashville, the country music capital of the world. Our rich history includes some of the top music producers and artists and writers of their time. Maurice White from Earth, Wind & Fire. We even have legendary Motown producer Sanchez Harley, who's currently serving as an adjunct professor here, teaching students commercial music. Sanchez wrote and produced songs for the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. It doesn't get any bigger than that. And finally, the TSU Aristocrat of Bands, the best in the world, is right here on TSU's campus.
Being in the band in high school, I was looking for one of the best HBCU bands, and there's no other place to look than Tennessee State University.
Tennessee State University has given me the confidence that I need to go out in the world to think, work, and serve, to be a positive role model.
When our students walk across that stage and receive their degree, they have earned something that no one can take from them. Their TSU degree symbolizes success from their hard work, their dedication, and their focus. Kane Brown is a Tennessee native, and he's changing the world through his music. It's amazing to have him here. We proudly welcome Mr. Kane Brown to Tennessee State University.
Tennessee, what y'all say?
A big blue, blue, white. A big blue, blue, white. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. A big blue, blue, white. Woo!
Yeah!
All right, it's time. Birthday time. Put your hands together for the birthday time. May 10th, Jaleel Lyons, Jamarian Shields, Alex Woodruff. May 11th, Kaden McCoy, Janila Travis, Zanaya Turner, Jazaria Williamson. Jahara Oliver, Adriana Reed, May 12th. Congratulations to all the teachers and students of the month. Mrs. Kelly, Mrs. L. Davis, and Dr. Banks. Students, Kaden Simmons, Kaylee Slaller, Aaron Banks, and Maya Jatal. Congratulations, everyone. Here are a few final announcements from Principal Johnson.
All right, good morning, Canton High School. Just a few announcements as we go ahead and begin our day. I have quite a few things to discuss this morning, so I do need to make sure that we are paying attention and listening closely. All right, first things first, we have state testing that's coming up. Algebra 1, you guys will be testing on May the 5th. Biology 1, you'll be testing on May the 7th. English 2, Part 1, you guys will be testing on May the 12th. English 2, Part 2, you guys will be testing on May 13th. Now, with that being said, let's understand a few things in regards to that. Now, first-time testers, those of you guys who've taken ACT, etc., we still need you to do your absolute best. So when I say that, that means you're taking the time to do all the strategies your teacher has taught to you all about. So whatever the strategies are, that's what you guys need to make sure that you're doing. All right. Now, looking at a few additional things, let's make sure that we understand that your performance, your growth, those are the things that I'm needing you to do and you to understand. That's going to help take us to being that A school that we are also talking about each and every day. How do we get that 755 points? Well, that 755 points comes from you guys. It comes from your performance. We don't just say it just to be saying it. We're saying it with a reason. So I want you guys to make sure you understand those things. All right, alongside of that, we have AP testing that's going on as well. AP Biology, you guys will be testing on the 4th, that Monday the 4th, 8 o'clock a.m. Have your parents, if you're normally probably a late arriving student because of a bus, etc., have your parents to have you here about 7:40 so that at 8 o'clock you can begin. We can't be late with this. This is College Board. We can't be late. So AP Biology, you guys will be testing on May the 4th at 8 a.m. Let me back because AP Computer Science, we need to make sure Today, oh goodness, today that you have done your upload for your performance test. That's due today. So I need to make sure that that has happened. On May the 5th, we have, no, we changed that. Originally it was AP Human, but we've changed that. So on the 6th, it will be the English, AP English. So you guys will be on May 6th at 8 a.m. as well as on May the 8th will be AP US History. And art, you must submit your digital portfolio. So we need to make sure that all those things have occurred and are occurring. So understand again your test time. Don't come late. On May the 14th would be AP Computer Science. So you got, and that's at 12. So you need to make sure that you're here. Followed by on the 15th would be Environmental Science. So again, there's a lot of tests going on, but all those tests put together will equal those points that we're needing to be an A school. That's our goal. That's the goal that I have put in place, and that's my expectations for here. Now, let's go to a couple additional things. Attendance. Attendance for my seniors, it's not looking good. And I guess because you guys have done your final with the English department, that's one class. That's one. Because you've done your presentations there, you're feeling like, oh, I'm finished, but you're not finished. You're not. I had to send out at least 20 messages yesterday in regards to classes that you guys are not passing. You have OL economics. So if you have not finished that, if you're in Coach Williams' class, I think it may be 8 of you guys that's sitting on 0%, then you need to be devoting your time to that. So not trying to figure out a path where I don't have to come to school. Yeah, you still have to come to school. It's still very important that you're here because that time is going against you. So let's make sure that we are doing our parts. Don't ask me to write a recommendation letter if you're not doing your part with coming to school. Don't ask me to do that because I won't be doing it. All right. So here's some additional things as well. All right, senior checkout, we will begin that after May 7th, but additional information will be coming to you guys. So you will have a checkout process. It will be different areas we're looking at. That's including your Chromebook, your credits, your grades, your payments, all of those things we're going to have as a process. And then you get your cap and gown. So let me talk about that quickly too, even though I will be talking about that later. Um, During graduation day, you will receive a distinguished card. That card you would give to one of the counselors that's standing up on the stage when you're walking across the stage. That will verify, hey, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be getting my diploma. So without that card, you're not supposed to be there. So that's something I want to make sure I brought up as well. All right, now let's look at the Chromebooks for the remainder of you guys. Those Chromebooks will be taken up at a later date, and we will get that information when we will be collecting those. Exemption forms. Some of you guys have questions about those, but go ahead and get the signatures that you all need. Once you get those signatures, then we'll move forward with the next for you guys. And you know who I'm speaking about. I'm not going to make mention of who you are. But you need to make sure you gather everyone's signature. Don't come to me asking me to sign anything if all additional signatures have not occurred. That's your parents, that's yours, that's your teacher, the counselor. I'm the very last person, so don't bring anything to me until that has occurred. Awards Day. We have changed the time for our awards day. That will be on May the 15th at 1 o'clock now. Instead of it being at 8, it will now be at 1 o'clock. All right, what else do we have? Summer school. Yes, that awesome summer school. So my focus this year, of course, would be with our seniors, just to making sure if we have any of the seniors who may need that test to graduate, we will have something in place for that, as well as if you're missing a particular credit that you did not pass during the normal school year. So we'll have something in place for you. So that's going to be the focus for this year. All right, I think I've said a lot. I think I have. So, oh, next week is Teacher Appreciation Week. So make sure that you definitely tell your teachers that you appreciate them and how much you appreciate them each and every day. All right, so with that being said, let's always continue to stay focused, continue to do those things that we know that we can do and will do. And I promise you, everything else will work itself out. As always, we are keeping it real here on Tiger Hill 755. Have a great one.
Thank you, Miss Johnson.
Ooh, Allie, school out. I'm so ready for this break. I agree, but we have to be prepared for next school year. We have a mandatory summer literacy program.
Our teacher mentioned it, but what book do we gotta read?
Ninth graders need to read If You Come Softly by Jacqueline Woodson or Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds.
We read that book, girl.
10th grade need to read Dr. Martin, Dear Martin by Nick Stone. 11th grade needs to read Jump by Rita Williams. And 12th grade needs to read Choker by Elizabeth Woods.
Do we gotta do an assignment when we come back?
Girl, yes. And we have to have physical copies of the book.
Well, let me just go ahead and tell my mom right now so I can be prepared.
Let me go ahead and look it up.
Thank you, Miss Johnson. Those are the announcements, and as always, we are keeping it real on Tiger Hill 755. Have a great one.